What is going on YouTube? I'm back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically, what we have to talk about in today's video is the recent resistances that we have been retesting the past, I'd say 2 days, and we're starting to see that consolidate back down. As you guys know, the past 2 videos that we made technical analysis wise have been pretty much us getting very close and nearing the top, the moving average on the daily here, and how this was a big resistance zone. This was a big decisions, time and a big decision zone, whether or not we were going to close above this moving average here or reject off of it after we had this major candle-like spike in volume back up to it. This was, basically the decision maker as to whether or not we were going to see, a couple more weeks of bullish movement or if we were going to see an immediate correction and reversal back down. It mainly showed on Bitcoin here. This is the one we've been looking at as prices started to reject and rebound off of here. Rejection clearly on the moving average, really overbought, I'd say. We were getting very high up very quickly. On the 4-hour, you can see here why we're overbought. We just exploded too quickly to now being faced with a very strong resistance, and being overbought means it's going to have a difficult and tough time breaking through that. Regardless, we'll be talking more about this. Same thing with XRP here, problem zone with its moving average. Ethereum not at its moving average just yet, but we are retesting resistance at 3,066. And then with the S&P 500, lots of consolidation here. You can see lots of consolidation. It's always on this bottom support. Notice it's not just a day, like a quick rebound. This crap takes a few days. It blows my mind. Literally, like 5-6 days. 5-6 days, and here we are again doing the same thing. So it's a very consistent pattern that seems to happen on the S&P 500. So we're going to be talking more about this as well later on in today's video. More importantly, guys, definitely make sure to take advantage of the free crypto coin display giveaway that we are doing this week. All you have to do is comment your favorite cryptocurrency down below, as well as comment subscribed. This way I know that you're subscribed, because if you're not, you will not be winning one of these, and that's all you really have to do. We'll be picking the winner, or we'll do the drawing on Sunday, so stay tuned for Sunday's episode. But that's all you have to do to win one of these bad boy ticker displays, which shows you the constant updated price and keeps you alert. It's great. It's like a nice desk ornament, or just to keep in the background so you guys can, mind the markets here. But definitely make sure to check it out. Like I said, comment down below. With that being said, today's video is brought to us by Mineplex. As you guys can see here, all operations in one click. Super cool. Not only do they have Mine tokens and the Plex token here, but what's cool is you can actually stake them to receive like physical objects, which is super cool. Like, you can stake their tokens on their marketplace platform and actually be able to in reward get like a laptop, MacBook, Apple Watch, some really cool stuff. So more information about Mineplex will be at the end of today's video. With this all being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe for the YouTube algorithm, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, as you can see, markets are starting to consolidate back down. Nothing too crazy. You could just see we went really high really quickly, down about 1.1%. Overall, markets are pretty much consolidating right now, except for the lower ones, and maybe later today we'll talk about some of the other cryptocurrencies, maybe Cardano or SHIB or some of these other alts. We'll see what happens here. But ideally, these markets are starting to dip lower. Problem is, which we expected here, and this is why I didn't buy in. This is what I was telling you guys about the past couple of days. But I'm also starting to notice maybe an ascending fractal starting to form here, which is good. Higher lows is definitely a good sign here. But you can see the problem was, even though we started a trend outside this descending fractal that's been forming since February 8th and creating these lower high, lower lows, problem was that we are starting to break above here, which was fine, but we were getting rejected on numerous attempts here in the past with this moving average. You can see the daily moving average acted as a very big barrier zone for the price of XRP, not allowing it to get above here. And the problem was, as we started to float lower, this was still very close and acting as a big resistance. And you can see the past like 3-4 days, we've been getting very close to retesting it and have just been getting rejected off of it. So that's why I haven't bought in, because I figured if we were, we would close literally at 78 cents and we'd buy in, and then prices would move up to 80 and then right back down. And here we are floating at 76 cents. So we're down. We would have been down money had we bought in for a long position. So that's why I've been hesitant on buying into this. And I said, yeah, maybe if we break through the moving averages, that would give me an opportunity to buy in, but we haven't done that yet, and I don't plan on doing so until we get that confirmation. Otherwise, it's just been rejection off this moving average. We've been, pretty much free floating for the past couple of days, not really seeing any significant reason to buy in. Now, I want to look at the 4-hour just because I want to clear my conscience as to whether or not, okay, so there is a pattern forming here. This is what I'm noticing right now. there is some sort of like ascending fractal here, or ascending triangle, sorry. Let's just draw this. You can see the uptrend that's been starting to form here. This is short term. That's what you guys have to understand. This is a very short term resistance here. But you can also see if we extend this back there and we extend this forward, there is some sort of, it's very interesting actually, there is some sort of like ascending triangle that is at play here. So there is a formation that we're starting to notice. You can see the terrible amounts of consolidation. This is really what we're looking for. Sideways movement since, I believe this was the 28th. Literally since the 28th, prices have not moved really above or closed above in the 4 hour, above 78 cents, and haven't been below, I'd say, 76 cents for a very long time here. So there is an ascending triangle starting to appear within XRP, and it looks like we're going to probably get our answer by today, if not tomorrow, the latest, as to the direction this XRP ascending triangle wants to move to. If we break through it and start to break and retest the moving averages, we might have an opportunity to buy them short term, as we're probably going to hit resistances closer to 90 cents. But we could also, you know, if we break down, that would be a good short opportunity. Obviously, taking advantage of this on Bityard. Obviously, you guys at this point should definitely be familiar with Bityard. They do offer XRP. Let me go off of innovation to main. XRP is right here. We're going to enter a long position if we manage to break through this moving average. You can see it clear as day. Actually, you know, the Bityard chart actually shows it a lot better and clearer than we were looking at on TradingView. But you can clearly see there is a downtrend that's afloat here. Not necessarily that there's an uptrend that's significant in regards to mapping stuff out. Maybe if I jump to the 4 hour, it might look a little bit easier. Yeah, maybe there's some very small short-term uptrend here. But regardless, what we're dealing with is more so a bigger, you can see here, downtrend. This is the resistance that we're dealing with. If we can close a daily above this downtrend here, this is gold to buy in and leverage to the upside. That's, I'm serious with that one if we can. The problem is we're probably going to get rejected and rebound off here, as we are retesting 99-day moving averages. Regardless, if we do start to trend lower, it's going to be a good short opportunity. We'll be buying in and leveraging on Bityard here, typing in the amount of margin that we want, typing in the amount of leverage that we want, fluctuates, then we can type in, you know, how much right here. Then we click buy long or sell short, depending on the direction you plan on expecting the markets to move to. And then you can create your stop losses, take profits, and stuff like that at the bottom once the position is live. Lastly, definitely make sure to check them out, as they are giving away still free cryptocurrency for the month of March here. So definitely check this out too. And they also offer a demo account if you guys just want to practice, or a beginner here, which is completely free and it doesn't cost anything to just, you know, it's like a trading simulator, just so you can practice your skills. Lastly, to wrap up today's video, just to move along here, you can see within Ethereum how Ethereum is also getting close to rejecting this resistance here at $3,000. Seems to be a very strong resistance level for the coin. So that's why we're kind of consolidating back down. It would have been nicer if we were, you know, closer to the moving average here. Maybe we can see it on Ethereum here. You could see now Ethereum's nowhere near its 99-day moving average, so that's interesting. But mainly the fact is we are getting closer to these resistances, mainly the 3,000, and that's the one at play here. And you can see it is a big resistance in the past. We have used this on numerous occasions as either a support or a resistance here, so it is acting as that again. And Bitcoin's the main culprit. This is what we're dealing with. You can see if I just jump to the weekly here, I want to do the daily actually. If we jump to the daily again and extend our view, you can see why this is important, because this has been a support and green for quite some time now. In the past couple of weeks, we've been rejected from it, and it's been acting as a support previously, but now it's been getting rejected for the most part, and we haven't been able to break through it. And you can see it's kind of intertwining with not only that, but with a $5,000 resistance level, price ceiling, as well as the moving averages. So a lot is being retested here. And if we can break through this and close at like 46, 47K, that would confirm, hey guys, we're back above. And there's a good chance we'll now start to, you know, go full steam ahead up. The problem is it doesn't seem like we're going to do that. And there's a bigger, you know, reason to see a dump, a correction all the way back down. So it's nerve-wracking, but that's something you have to pay attention to. So the problem with the S&P 500 is this support that I'm referring to seems to have issues or difficulty not only breaking above it or below it, but it tends to form this like tons of like consolidation. Like you can see here, it's days of, you know, sideways movement before it was able to get some momentum and swing up. Days of consolidation before it got momentum. Days of consolidation before it got momentum. Still haven't gotten that momentum. The problem is this was in an ascending triangle where we had higher lows and higher highs. Good. Problem is, we've reversed it. We're in lower low, lower high territory, which is basically going to scale this coin down. We tried to break through this before. Tons of bullish momentum swung us back up. Problem is, the longer we hang out here, you can also see the bearish cross that's forming right now, which is not a good sign. But the longer we hang around here, the bigger the chances are that we do one of these. And that's not what we want to see, but it's definitely possible that we could do this, which would send us into a 17 to 20% correction, which is not good, but it is something we have to pay attention to. So I'm waiting to see how we answer to this downtrend, this resistance, which is clearly on the coin. I mean, it's proven. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 days now. We're going to go into the 5th day of retesting and getting probably rejected off this resistance here. But if we can close, like let's say we open today, and we close like at 44, or we close somewhere near the moving average and start to play around with this, we're outside of the downtrend, which would be very significant that a higher high and higher low pattern has formed, which would send us higher, which is very good. The problem is if we close below here, then it's anticipated for a dump. And then I'll buy in at some sort of bottom here. Regardless, that's going to wrap up today's video. I do want to talk more about Mineplex with you. I want to give a huge shout out to Mineplex for sponsoring today's episode. As with all crypto projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. So guys, Mineplex is another interesting blockchain cryptocurrency solution to a problem that has plagued people for decades, which is banking fees. Now guys, it's a relatively new cryptocurrency, but it has made quite an impact in that short amount of time. And basically, Mineplex is a cryptocurrency bank with its very own mobile app, and you really can think of it as a cryptocurrency bank that allows fast payments at a low fee. However, it gets even more interesting with Mineplex because it will have the ability to support over 20 different cryptocurrencies, so you can have easy access to your wallet in one easy-to-use place. And another huge benefit of Mineplex is that it has a MasterCard attached to the wallet, and this allows one to use the card rather than dealing with the blockchain transaction to pay for services at anywhere that accepts MasterCard. Now that feature is an interesting mixture of traditional finance with cryptocurrency, and there are similar solutions to Mineplex out there, but Mineplex does have some things about it that does make it unique. Now, Mineplex is a 2-token system for the wallet, and this works by having one token known as Mine, which is the governance token, and it's used to pay internal fees on the network, and Mineplex has a value of 1 US penny to keep things simple. And also, users who place Mine tokens for staking will receive rewards in the form of Plex coins. Now, the rewards distribution is organized in 7 cycles, allowing users to analyze and predict the complexity of staking for the upcoming 7 days. Also guys, Mineplex Market opens a new way in shopping known as product staking, and you can basically buy a product for Plex token or stake it and receive it later. And this gives you the chance to purchase electronics and gadgets at a significantly reduced price. Now, the lower the contribution is for the value of the goods, the longer the staking period is, and vice versa. Moreover, Mine coins are not locked, and users have full and uninterrupted access to their funds. And the other token, Plex, is the more interesting token, as that is the one used for external transactions, and it has value that fluctuates like any other cryptocurrency. Now, Plex, guys, is deflationary because the supply decreases over time, and the block reward also decreases, and it's similar to Bitcoin in that regard. And it's also close to the 180th spot on CoinGecko. And finally, Mineplex also has a P2P exchange that allows users to quickly sell different types of cryptocurrency all within the wallet, and other mobile wallets offer this solution, but Mineplex does it P2P. And it's also a little more decentralized, which is much more at the heart of the purpose of cryptocurrency. And that's about everything you would really need to know about Mineplex. It's basically a cryptocurrency project that offers a solid solution to a problem that many cryptocurrency users face on a daily basis. Now, the project is only in the beginning phases, but the roadmap laid out in the white paper looks promising for the future of the project. Plus, the team that Mineplex has assembled appears to have the knowledge, connections, and resources to make a difficult solution like Mineplex successful. So guys, for more information about Mineplex, definitely make sure to check out the links in the description of today's video, where you can find more information about their project. Otherwise, huge shout out to Mineplex for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.